Well, I made it home, but I did a fail when it came to the liver test. They made the appointment for me months ago. I mean, literally months ago. And it was supposed to be fasting. Nobody reminded me. And months ago, like I'm going to remember, it's a fasting test for an ultrasound. You know, you don't think of ultrasound as fasting. She goes, well, don't you fast when you have your blood work? I said, well, for some of it you do, but this appointment was made months ago, so no, I did have coffee on the way down, you know, I did not have totally fasting. And I did have a tiny little cheese and pepperoni stick. You know, it was about that size, so yeah, I did have a little to eat. So we'll see how my test comes out. But I don't know how they read anything on those things, the ultrasound. I looked at it, you know, I asked what's that black thing that looks like a hole. Oh, it's a gallbladder. Gallbladders look like that. So they did not just the liver, they did the pancreas and the liver and the gallbladder and, you know, just all of the organs in here. But I thought she was just going to do a liver scan, but no, they did, you know, from here all the way up and all the way around in the back as well. Okay, so she said in a couple of days they'll have the results of it. So we'll see. I'll see if they post it on the online thing, but usually it doesn't get posted on your results and everything until 36 hours. So 3 days later, they may post it. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, but yeah, I get an F for my test because I didn't remember you're supposed to do fasting. Oh my goodness. But anyway, something good that I found on my tires. Now, because somebody asked a question, I went to look up something on the tires, and then I found out they have a 3-year free service that if you get a flat tire, they have free road service that will come out and change it. If you get 2 flat tires, they give you 150 free miles towing. So who knew? And then I was looking at my invoice again, and down in little bitty letters it said rebate. You could do it, maybe a mail-in rebate for, you know, $110 rebate. So I looked on the tire website itself, and they said, yeah, you don't have to mail it in. You can do it online, which I did. And the cutoff day is tomorrow. No, today is cutoff. And I bought the tires yesterday. So I should get a $110 rebate. Who knew? Good thing I looked at that, you know, because I had no idea they had that, you know, that they offered that free road service. Okay. So, yeah, signed up for the free road service and the rebate. Now they give you the rebate. They send you a card, a prepaid Visa card. I'll use that for gas. That works, you know. So any little bit helps. So we'll see if that comes through. So yeah, that was kind of a surprise today to find those things out. Yeah. And it was only by accident that I found these things out. So anyway, that's what happened today, and I'm back, and yeah, tomorrow Ronaldo comes in, and then I can start getting the rest of the things done that I need to do. So the first thing to do is take out the seats, and then I need to measure and figure out how to make my platform so everything is level. So I've got some ideas on that, but I've got to go out and measure. But today, I'm telling you, it is windy over here, and that chill when it's windy, that just goes right through you. So very cold. It's supposed to be snowing. Some snow is coming up at Cloudcroft. So not heavy snow, but they are starting to get snow up there. And I wouldn't be surprised if tonight they get some snow up on Organ Mountain up here, because it is chilly. But then again, like I said, when it's windy, it feels like so much colder than it usually is. So that's what's happening with that. I think right now I'm going to go out. I need to take all the meat that I bought yesterday and take it out of this prepackaged stuff and put it in the freezer, the quart freezer things, so that you actually can put your freezer, my refrigeration that I have in the car, that I can put all that meat in, and I'll have room for it. So that's the next thing I'm going to do. And I don't remember if I said in the other video, I did find online a smaller unit for the, what do you call it? Induction. Is it induction? Cooking. Okay. So I did order that. And that's supposed to be here the 5th. And then the other one that I have, I will keep it in the kitchen here because I do like it. It's actually pretty cool. And I did have another one that I bought. It's a little breakfast thing. It's about that big. And so it's got a little pan that's the size like this for one egg. A little bitty, a little bit of fry pan like this for one egg. And then it's got another little part that would fit a sandwich, so you can grill sandwiches on it. And I thought, well, that would be a good one to take in the fan. But the problem with it is it's 600 watts, which I could use in there, but it stays hot for a long time. So that's a no-go with the pets. So what is it called? Induction, the other one, is a better fit for taking in there and cooking. Now, I did try that, and was able to cook a burger in there, but it cooked it too well. It was like shoe leather. I left it a little too long in there. You'd have to really watch it with that. But it absolutely did cook it. Now, people were saying that those things were horrible. It took forever to cook an egg, etc. Well, I don't think so. I put an egg in there and it cooked it like that. But you can only do really one egg at a time, because it's a little tiny thing like this. The little pans are like that big. But yeah, the fact that it stays hot for too long doesn't work. Otherwise, it would have been a good option for in there. Now, if you don't have kids or you don't have puppies and stuff and you want something small, that would work, absolutely. But, I will use it to do eggs and stuff here. Absolutely, I will. We'll use it again. So that's what happened today. Yeah. So on that note, now that I'm back, I'm going to make me a cup of coffee. Now that I can legally have a cup of coffee. Well, I hope it didn't blow the test too badly, that I don't have to go back again. But we'll see what the results say. If things are getting better, if there's some kind of a potential problem, etc. I don't know. We'll find out. Anyway, on that note, I'll leave that here. Oh, good news, though. They reinstated the gag order for Trump. They really need to enforce it. They need to put his lily white rear end in jail for a few days and let him get a reality check that they are not playing. But the way they do it, this is not the way you train children either. Just continue to say, well, we're going to do that, and you never follow through. It's important to follow through. Okay? And he wants to act like a child and a spoiled brat, then they need to follow through. Okay? So on that note, I'll leave that here. We'll see you online.